Within South Korea, Johnny Somali is known as a golden goblin, a gamer reference to a creature whose perk is when you kill them, you get rewards and loot.
What the What a description. He's a golden goblin. If you find him and beat the shit out of him, you get loot. That is amazing. He's even got the nose for it. God bless South Korea, dude. I really want to go to South Korea just to shake the hands of these streamers, man.
You're suing a man and you end it with a dog hitting a drum!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Wait, what's going on with Johnny now?
Up to 29 years in prison and has just had his passport removed by the Korean police, as they're currently investigating.
You, Johnny! You got your passport revoked by the Korean people? Oh, what a retard. That's great. That's the best thing I've heard all day. 29 years? I thought it was 10 years. I thought it was 10 years that Johnny was getting in Korean prison. 29?
And for a whole laundry list of felonies. And this is all after the Korean public was essentially hunting him for sport for a whole week. So it's safe to say this moron of an IRL streamer that we've been covering for a little bit over a year heavily regrets bringing his clown show to Korea. The whole reason this guy is known is he essentially goes to countries that are famous for being
Oh, it's 10 minimum. Okay.
extremely high trust societies. So in return, they are tolerant and nice to his antics. He then tries to push the boundaries as far as he can, thinking that he'll get away with basically anything. So he plays this game of being an absolute burden to society.
Korea can't revoke it, but they totally can stop him from leaving and extradite him back if he leaves anyways. That is hilarious. So he essentially can't go.
Johnny for 29 years.
So essentially he can't do a damn thing. Like, even if he does attempt to flee, which he's so well known in Asian countries that if he just walks into an airport, there are going to be people that will tackle him immediately. So, like, there's no way he can exit, even if the cops, like, have officers at every Korean airport, they would still find him. Hard switch, 20
until
plus, okay.
the police show up and suddenly he didn't do anything wrong. And if they even try to give him the slightest amount of punishment, he cries about how unfair they are towards him. We've seen him test the limits in both Japan and Israel, and both places he ended up finding out and fleeing the countries. In Japan, he was beat up multiple times and ended up spending a little bit over 3 months in jail. And in Israel, he was detained by police and followed around by them for the most of his stay, until he decided to flee before he was arrested for a longer period of time. Over the past few weeks, though, he decided to go to Korea, and this has all happened again. But the big difference between Korea and the other countries is he was way more reckless and disrespectful simply because I guess he thought he could get away with it there.
I don't know how you could be more disrespectful than what he was, like, doing in Japan and Israel. Like, what the f...
Fortunately for the streamer, though, this was absolutely not the case, because just looking at the whole laundry list of felonies he's facing, he could actually be going away for up to 29 years if the judge really decides to put their foot down on him. And I mean, hey, if they don't, he's made it extremely clear that he will just continue this behavior.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, you're gonna come up to me, bro, why are you being racist to other people in other countries? Why are you bullying people in other countries? For money, like, for clout.
Remember when he put out a statement recently? He's like, I'm just a young guy. I'm just a young guy. I made mistakes. Ah, this clip does not age well.
I've said it many times. I don't give a I have no morals. I'm a sociopath. I don't give a at all. Like,
see, you don't care, but when the police come to collect your ass and you get your ass beat, you screech like a child.
Period. Like, put this in your next YouTube documentary. I don't give a like. I care about nobody but my self.
So as we covered in my last couple of videos on the situation of him in Korea, a lot has happened revolving him in Korea. To give a quick and shortened list to catch you up to speed, as soon as he arrived, he immediately started disrespecting the culture, which included harassing countless women, interrupting a concert by going on stage, buying a fish and intentionally leaving it out in the sun, and then walking around all day, so it became absolutely disgusting. Then bringing it around and shoving it in people's faces on the public transportation for content. He was then throwing food and screaming inside of a 7-Eleven, and when an elder store clerk begged him to stop, he cursed her out, which is now one of the main things he actually got into trouble for. But the other large incident was him finding these comfort lady statues that exist for this reason, and he decided
Statue of Peace, often shortened to, I don't know how to pronounce that, in Korea, in Japan, it's sometimes called comfort women statues, as a symbol of the victims of sexual slavery. Oh, no, dude. Known as comfort to women by the Japanese military during World War II. Oh, no. Oh, no.
decided to then go in.
Oh, no.
Remember how he claimed to be Ice Poseidon's slave and was doing what he told him to do?
True.
Groped them and poured baby oil all over them, then undressed himself and started dancing on them. It's just a sad and pathetic attempt for attention, but little did he know he would actually indirectly create this large community in Korea to literally hunt him for sport. But his first interaction after this
Which, by the way, base Korea, they started hunting this retard down like an animal. I love that. I love that so much. I genuinely do. I love all of that. That the people of Korea were like, you know what? We're not going to let you stick around and have fun like you did in Japan and Israel. We're going to start hunting you for sport, and we're going to make content about it. You know, that thing that you care about? We're gonna come and f your day up.
The that we covered with him and the police was fairly calm.
YouTube off. Why?
신고 들어왔어. 112 신고.
I don't know.
끄라고.
Gino, go.
끄라고요.
Call somebody. I don't know English.
폰 오프.
English.
폰 오프. What are you doing here?
I didn't do anything. I'm in Hongdae. Didn't do anything.
Stop recording.
What? It's on black. What?
No.
I can put it on my face.
No.
My face.
No.
My face.
Stop. Insulting anything. Anybody.
I never insulted anybody.
We saw that.
Saw what?
We always saw that.
Saw what?
On your YouTube.
I didn't do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
What's serious?
Very serious.
What is very serious?
Hey.
No, I can't show
I want Johnny to go to the most dangerous... I want him to go to O Block and do this. I want him to go to O Block and act the way that he's acting. I want him to do that. I want him to go to Chicago. I'm pretty sure he's not going to last very long.
my face. $5. Jail. I go jail. Let's go jail. I go jail. Arrest. Cuff. Jail. I go jail. This is my protection.
Hey, this is Korea.
I understand. It's on video.
You speak Korean.
No, I don't.
Go back to your country.
I can go whenever I want. I have freedom. I'm an American citizen. I have visa 90 days.
Well, that statement aged extremely
I have freedom. I have freedom, he says. Dude, you're in Korea. American laws do not protect you in Korea. Okay? They don't. Shocking. But if you go to another country, you don't have the same freedoms and laws that you do in America. That's crazy, right?
poorly, as he's now had his passport taken away from him.
Can you tell me? Go.
Just go.
Let's go.
Okay. That's okay.
What I do? No, you need to tell me what I do. What I do. Taka.
Don't yelling to people.
I never yell to nobody.
That should have been the biggest wake-up call that they're currently monitoring everything he's doing. But instead, his want for attention is just too great for him. He just can't resist it, so he just keeps on streaming. And this is around the time these Korean online communities start putting a bounty for finding this guy. At one point, they reportedly raised over 10 million won, which is over 7 grand in freedom money, for whoever.
Oh my, 7 grand? They put together some shit for 7 grand to find this guy? 7 grand. That should be higher. That should be higher. It should be. It should be more. It should be like 10 grand. It should be like 10, 11 grand to just start people up.
Whoever that could knock him out. So people essentially started showing up while he was out streaming to tell the world where he was and to report him to the police.
Great.
Just send him to Strawberry Mansion.
I don't know what that is.
Hi, hello. Huh? Me? Who are you? Yo, back up. Yo, what's up? Who are you? What's up? Who are you? What you want?
What are you doing?
Yo, who are you? You're on camera.
I talk to you.
Police will come.
Because
Police will come.
what are you doing? Turn off.
No.
Turn off.
No.
Turn off.
Who is
What,
this
this one?
guy and what did he
Bro,
do?
you're a star.
Oh, who is this guy? His name's Johnny Somali. He is the most hated man across all of Asia. Ex-Kick streamer, got banned. Now he's streaming on Rumble. Can't have a YouTube channel. He's constantly been in controversies like fighting people, disrespecting women, pissing off the culture of the other countries. So now, essentially, he's been barred from coming back to Japan. He was kicked out. He was essentially almost captured in Israel for pissing off the Israeli people. And now he's in Korea doing the same thing. And the Korean people, instead of letting the cops deal with it, they put a bounty out on his head to beat the shit out of him if anyone sees him.
Talker, what do you want? No, talk to my friend. Talk. Talk. No, talk. No. Passport. Passport for what? Passport. Let's talk over here. Right here, relax. I'm right here. Chill out. Stop. I'm not talk to my Korean friend. Korean. Translate. I will give you, but translate. Hey, passport. Bro, these are recording. Why don't you take his passport? Take his ID. Take his ID. Take his ID. My God, what is the problem? Dancer. Oh my God, they're recording it. This is crazy.
So clearly, they're building a case on him as more and more of the police are becoming aware of this guy. But he was let go yet again. Unfortunately for him, all the commotion basically announced exactly where he was. So, you know, the people who were hunting him for sport knew exactly where he was, and not too long after this interaction, he was sucker punched by a random dude.
We're gonna have trust me.
Yeah, we're gonna have a great night.
Go to Johnny's stream, we're gonna have a good time.
Beast! I love seeing that. Did you see that dude? He came running.
He was sucker punched by a random dude.
You see him coming up. Look, watch. We'll go frame by frame. We're gonna go frame by frame on this one. Look, look. Oh, we're having a great time. Great time. Pans over to Johnny. Where is he? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Oh,
Such an existential
there he is.
What are we doing?
There's the hero. There's the hero. Look at him. He's all charged up, dude. Ooh. That is a solid connection, too. That's not like, oh, it's his first time punching someone in the face. That is a man that knows what he's doing. He went with the hip, too. You see that? He stepped forward and then turned with the hip. He didn't just, like, hit him like that. He straight up, like, got ready, came down, 1 foot, and turned. That is a punch.
This guy has the most unfortunate things that happen to him right before he gets knocked out. In Japan, he was knocked out to the Mario coin sound effect, and his last words here were, "We're gonna have a great night," but then gets immediately obliterated. But hey, they then start chasing this guy.
Doc on the radio punched Johnny Doc W.
Doc W.
Back here, boy.
Oh, now they're gonna try and fight the guy.
It's on camera. It's on camera.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking.
It's on camera. You better get your phone. Yo, give him his phone. Give him his phone. Give him his phone.
Right. Okay, so to give you guys some context on why the Korean people are also upset with Gino is, one, he's Johnny's accomplice. Two, he had a viral clip where he was verbally harassing a bunch of Korean women for his own content.
Damn, you look so mad.
Oh, great. A Johnny clone. That's great. I love hearing that there's another one of these idiots that run with him.
Emo bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You got an attitude.
The wind up
What's
is
wrong
a
with you?
beautiful thing
Why
to
you starting
witness.
shit for? Fuck you. I ain't even got no problems with you. Yeah, move along. Move along, dirty bitch, or dirty emo bitch.
Man, I really can't wait for these guys to just get fucked over.
Get out of here, you stank ass pussy. Your pussy look like roast beef. Stank ass sashimi pussy bitch. Get out of here. And then I put the camera at her face and then she got mad. Oh, fuck you. There she goes, the dumbest emo bitch. Something like that. Oh, you better move along, bitch. Fuck you. You stank pussy, sashimi pussy. I bet your pussy smell like fish. It stank.
Sub goal new phone. Did anyone notice this here? He's got 3 subs on Kick. 3. 3 for his goal. These dudes aren't making any money. They have thousands of people watching them just to beat the shit out of them. But no one donates them money. How the hell do these guys make the money to travel? That's like crazy to
Some
me.
Final Fantasy boss music for the fight.
I don't know how they afford to travel. I don't know how they do that. I don't know why he's pretending to be tough either. Like he's obviously noticing that people are gonna start fucking with him.
Yeah, these guys are parasites, and they deserve everything that's coming for them. But these guys weren't also expecting this kind of reaction, because that's why they go to Japan and Korea, because it seems like their goal is to exploit how nice the people are there. So you can see a clear shift in their behavior when they start to realize, oh, we're actually being hunted, because only 2 days later, this happens to them again.
Out of your face.
Wait, the other guy's parents has money, so essentially his parents are just funding him traveling around the world to be a part of the worst epidemic of IRL streaming of all time. Whoa! It's another one!
Out of your face.
So the disrespectful streamer...
Johnny owns a vape company.
He owns a vape company? How hasn't that been seized yet for all the crimes he's been doing?
Johnny, he then called the police on the guys who attacked him. But instead, the police interrogated, searched, and drug tested him. And unfortunately for Johnny, he allegedly tested positive for THC. Here in the US, that is literally no big deal at all, because it's recreational in most states. But in Korea, that's bad news, as they have a zero drug policy like many other Asian countries. So I get that he's not bright, but you have to be a serious moron for him to essentially taunt the police for a living, but also smoke pot in a country that will throw you in prison for 5 years over it. Who in their right mind would ever do that? Like, you...
Wait, you go to 5 years if you even smoke pot in Korea? What country is it? Is it Singapore? There's a country that if you get caught doing drugs or smuggling drugs, it's like the death sentence. Is it Singapore?
Would think it would be in your best interest to minimize the ways they could ruin your life, but apparently not, because he doesn't care. He just wants to crash out in the most entertaining way possible for his viewers, because that's how he makes money. And to add salt to his wounds, YouTube banned him on both of his channels. So now he's banned on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, leaving him with Rumble until they ban him over there as well. It's just baffling.
Rumble's not gonna ban him. That's like the craziest part, you know? Like, Rumble won't ban him. This is like the one, like, I guess, depending on how you look at it, if you're like a free speech absolutist and a content absolutist, Rumble's like the perfect place because you could do or say whatever the fuck you want over there. But it's also like a double-edged sword where people like this are going to make headlines and then they're going to turn around and blame Rumble. But Dexterto, I saw a fucking tweet of theirs where they were trying to say Johnny Somali Kick streamer has been arrested in Korea, but he's not a Kick streamer anymore. He's Rumble now. So no one knows what the fuck Rumble is. So articles are being written of him being a Kick streamer. Once they correct that to Rumble and Rumble starts getting public pressure, they may ban him then, but it's not going to happen anytime soon.
How dumb and naive you can act. And then to add to that, because he is really going for the Hall of Fame of morons here, he apparently deepfaked videos of himself and a popular Korean creator making out, also allegedly claiming that she is his girlfriend, which is also illegal in Korea and can be penalized with up to 7 years in prison for the deepfaking incident. On top of that,
what? You can get 7 years for deepfaking in Korea? Dude, Atriox, that guy that made that had deep fake porn of Cutie Cinderella and Pokemon. Imagine if he was Korean, bro, going to 5 years for that.
She's also suing him for this as well, allegedly. So now you also have Korean state media reporting on his antics as well.
Johnny Somali came to Korea with the obvious intention of making clickbait videos to promote his provocative channel. However, the table seems to have turned as he is now being used to help Korean online streamers generate views. After videos of Koreans, including one streamer, assaulting Somali went viral, many Korean YouTubers are seeking out the American in the hopes of causing an altercation so they can either stream or even incite the scuffle. Within South Korea, Johnny Somali is known as a golden goblin, a gamer reference to a creature whose perk is when you kill them, you get rewards and loot.
What the fuck? What a description. He's a golden goblin. If you find him and beat the shit out of him, you get loot. That is amazing. He's even got the nose for it. God bless South Korea, dude. I really want to go to South Korea just to shake the hands of these fucking streamers, man.
While many here think that confronting Somali and exacting retribution is karma and can be seen as dispensing justice, others are questioning whether it is right for people to take matters into their own hands.
Yes, it's right. It's 100% right. Batman. Batman it the fuck up, Korea. Don't listen to the soy Koreans that are telling you not to go beat the shit out of this guy, okay? Don't you listen to the soy Koreans. Go in droves into the streets, into the night. Go. Find him. Get him out of your country.
On behalf of local police for failing to deal with Somali's anti-social...
Yeah, because like the thing is, you really want the police to deal with
Johnny
this.
Salami versus the Alpha Mali.
See, this is where me and Atoza are going to differentiate. I think mob justice, especially with this much of a fucking issue, if the cops aren't doing anything, it's time to handle it, baby.
You don't want to crash out or ruin your own life based on a moron. Like, he's not worth that. You just want...
He's not worth it. I agree. But if the cops aren't doing anything, and this dude is harassing people, like, doing horrible shit, most countries aren't like America. They will fuck you up, okay? That's why when you go overseas as an American, or people that come to America that are visiting, you have to be on your best behavior, okay? Be on your best behavior. I've traveled outside of the country. I have been on my best behavior every fucking time, and I've met really cool people every single time and done really fun things every single time. I have never once had a moment where the people of an entire country wanted to murder me because I am such a nuisance.
Want the police to handle it. Obviously makes for entertaining content, but still, he's not worth ruining your life over.
Behavior. Amidst this moral debate, a new report regarding Somali has generated attention. During one of his live streams, Somali...
Right, there you have this as well.
So this is the thing I'm going to teach all of you. If you fuck with the K-pop stans, okay, which I assume this is what this is in reference to, I believe he may have deepfaked a, deepfaked a K-pop superstar or whatever. I'm assuming, right? Maybe I'm just being racist. But, like, I assume that's what's happening here. There is one community that you don't fuck with on the internet. I hate them. They fucking suck. But you don't fuck with the K-pop community. You don't fuck with their idols. You don't fuck with people's idols in Korea. Okay? You don't. You don't. And when you do something like this, the most extreme people of that fandom are going to make your life hell. Johnny knew this, but I think he doesn't realize how bad it can get.
YouTuber claiming she is his girlfriend. However, some viewers raised questions that it looked unnatural and speculated that it was created using deepfake AI. Such suspicions seem to have been justified when the original video of the female streamer had no kissing scenes. Angered viewers
female streamer?
The female YouTuber to sue Somali, and supposedly she will take legal action against the American.
Based? This Korean streamer is gonna fucking take him for all of his money? Do it. Take the vape business, take all of his money, take all of it. Take all of it. Do it. Make him broke. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Take all of his fucking shit.
I just talked to the police officers, checked the news, and asked me if I was the person in Johnny's videos. They said they will move forward with the case as soon as possible. Oh, he is actually cooked.
Under South Korea's sexual violence protection law, a person who makes and or disseminates AI...
Oh my god, Korean Telegram. They're trying...
and deepfake videos can face upwards of up to 7 years in prison or be fined $36,000 US. With some...
Excuse me? Those are the options. 7 years in prison or Johnny has to fork up 36 grand. I don't think Johnny has 36 grand to just shell out to get out of jail out there. I don't think he has $36,000. I have a weird feeling that Johnny does not make that amount of money. I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
Somali now banned from leaving Korea and with charges leveled against the American. The future of the infamous prankster seems uncertain, and he may be thinking to himself that this time he bit off more than he could chew.
What a Hall of Fame moron. Will he go down as the dumbest streamer ever? Probably.
Yes, I will put Johnny in that tier. Like, IP2 and all of those guys, right? Those guys are crazy. Like, we can all agree. We can all agree the IP2 era, like, the Only Use Me Blade fucking, was the Only Use Me Blade RV stuff and the Andy Dick stuff and all those guys. They're fucking insane, okay? But I don't think anyone has ever reached in the IP2 sphere other than Baked Alaska, because he got arrested for Jan 6, right? Other than Baked Alaska has ever made, like, international news before, and especially between multiple countries. I don't think there's ever been anyone like that. I think Johnny really is the worst streamer in the world, or like the most hated streamer in the world. Dude, isn't that crazy? There are millions of streamers, millions. There's millions of people trying to be a streamer, right? That is a thing. That is not to be understated. There are millions and millions of people trying to make it as a content creator. Johnny has beat out all of these people as the most hated live streamer in human history at this point. I would say he is. I don't know where Atozi's with that. I really believe Johnny is hated more than Fuzi.
So, with all of this going down, what did Johnny and his viewers try to do to avoid consequences? Well, they made this plot to flee the country.
Do not fly out of fucking Seoul, okay? If you're going to leave, take a cab from your hotel, literally.
Dude, you're already on a list. Like, there's no way out.
Go somewhere out of the city to, like, a train area. Then take the
Why are these, like, kids? Because these are definitely, like, 20-year-old fucking dipshits in this call, right? They're all, like, a bunch of, like, edgy 20-year-olds that just want to see, like, crazy content. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. There is no way, with the police presence that is currently investigating Johnny and the international news headlines are him, he is not going to be able to step foot into a fucking airport without somebody calling the police and saying, hey, that guy from the news is trying to run out of the country. It's not going to happen. In Israel, they have other shit that they're dealing with. They have the Hamas situation in Gaza, right? And the Palestinian people also have their problems with the IDF. They're not caring about Johnny Somali. That's probably why he got away. Japan was way too nice to him and let him leave if he apologized. Korea is not like that. I'm pretty sure Korea is gonna hunt you down, bro.
Train to either Jeju or Busan and catch a flight out of there where nobody.
Only catching a cab straight to like the international airport would be pretty safe. Like I can't imagine. Like, what do you think's gonna happen there?
I don't think
This is the worst advice to be giving this guy. He is essentially a criminal on the run, and you are telling him to get in a taxi cab and go to an overly populated airport where the news is constantly displayed on all the TVs, man.
No way, Incheon. No one's gonna attack you at the airport. No
dude, man.
No one's gonna attack you at the airport. Really, nobody. Not a single person. You can't even walk down the street, retard. You're gonna get beaten the shit out of.
No, the police will just not let you leave.
I would catch it then if you're gonna leave out of Incheon, but definitely catch a cab, bro. Don't get on the
the train or the bus. No,
definitely not. Call like an Uber or a cab. Yeah.
Fun fact: my Israeli cousin said him and his buddies went actually hunting for Johnny. That's fucking based. Tell your cousin that's based as shit.
Yeah, and then once you get to take an evening.
Shit, man. I'll do it. Maybe one day I'll just fucking go hunting for Johnny. Maybe I'll just pack everything up and do IRL streams hunting for Johnny. Just for fun. Like, I won't physically assault him or anything, but, like, I get a trip, I make content, and all I do is just hunt him down, you know? All I do is hunt him down. I get a friend in Korea or whatever country he's in, and they help me navigate the country so we can find him.
Fugitive advice by Game Dude.
I think I would do that. I think I would actually do that.
Take a flight that leaves late.
Dude! Oh, I literally just thought of this. Oh. There's a content opportunity that I might be able to pitch. I might be able to pitch to a very rich man. I might. I don't know if it'd work. I don't know if you would go for it. I don't know. That's an interesting one.
Like 11 p.m. something like that, midnight, 1 a.m.
Yep, where nobody's gonna know, and then
I just understand that I have a thought in my head right now, and I don't want to say it out loud to give anyone else an idea. But like,
And what you do is you go live.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
When you get to a new country,
you have to go through border control. They're going to stop you. They're investigating you. Like what? Unfortunately for him.
Well, yeah. The absolute second that he steps foot through like what would be considered, I guess, Korean TSA, he will be stopped. And then on top of that, his passport's been like flagged. So if he goes to border control, or like even if he goes to like saying, "Hey, I'm going to be flying to America" or something, you're going to be stopped. Like you're going to be. They're going to check your passport, realize that it's been flagged, hold you there, and then not let you leave until the police show up. He can't escape. Unless he like takes a train or a car like out of Korea. But the problem is, or a ferry. He could take a boat out of Korea, I guess. Korea, hold on. I need to look up Korea on a map now. Okay. This is Korea. All right? Look at this. This is Korea. He is surrounded by water. The only place he could go to, he can't even take a train out of the country. My idea was stupid. Look at this. He can't go anywhere because look at this. If he is in Busan, right? Like let's say he's in Busan or in this general area, like near Busan, right? The only other place to go to is North Korea. He needs to take a flight or he travels by boat to get out to here. But even then, that's still Korean territory. That's Korean territory. And then there's Japan. He has no way out. He can't even go to China. The only option is if he took a boat out of, I don't know how to pronounce that, out of this area, right? The only option is if he takes a boat out of here, and then he would make his way into China. That is the only option he has. He can't go to Japan. They will kick him out immediately. The only option he has is to take a boat to China. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Chinese won't let him live stream there.
Remember the time Somali got arrested in Israel and you covered the story?
Yeah, true.
Didn't he comment on that video? Please share it.
Yeah, he did comment on the video, but his channel got deleted. I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of it somewhere, but like I don't remember where I saved it, if I'm being like brutally honest with you. See, now you got me thinking. So Johnny. Nope. It's not in my screen saves. Because I know Johnny commented on the channel. It's like actually frustrating me that I don't think I saved that. Which is kind of annoying. I know I sent it to somebody in DMs and I could probably dig it somewhere, but like I'm not going to. I don't feel like taking the time for that. But like, yeah, he commented on the channel saying I was just covering him for views, and it was like, duh. No shit, you're the most hated streamer in the fucking world, retard. But like, the only option he has is to take a boat from this area of Korea and going to China. And then with China, they have such strict rules on what can be broadcasted and what companies are allowed for you to broadcast to. Like, I don't think there are many people that travel to China and can stream out there. You know, like on YouTube or Kick or Twitch. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I think doesn't China have like very strict laws on their internet or like their cellular service? Cuz like he has no way to go. He has nowhere to go. Like he has nowhere to go. If he goes to China, he's not going to be able to stream and make money. So he can't go there. He could try and take a boat to Taiwan. But essentially, that's in like a proxy war right now with China. The only option he has is to go to the Philippines.
North Korea is lovely this time of year. Johnny should flee there.
It would be
They hate
funny.
Giving Americans back.
True. But, like, I think the only option he has, like, realistically, if he took a boat and he wanted to still stream content, he would have to go from South Korea at the tip point of South Korea, stop here on a boat, take this boat. I don't know where you're going to get a boat to take you to the Philippines. Because he can't go to Taiwan. Again, Taiwan's in a proxy war with China. They don't have, like, internet services and cellular services like set up the way that he wants. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm just being ignorant. But like, if he stops off in Taiwan, they already have, if I'm correct on this, they have the same internet access that Tokyo, like Korea, Korea and Japan does. So once he lands in Taiwan, all the streamers that know about Johnny Somali online in Taiwan are going to start hunting him. So, like, he can't go anywhere. Like, he's kind of fucked. He doesn't have any route to, like, go anywhere. He could try to go to Australia like Fuzi, but he get fucked over. Papua New Guinea, he was not going there. Indonesia, there's no way he's going there. There's no way he's going to Malaysia. He might go to Vietnam. But like Cambodia and Laos are not options. Thailand, maybe? Vietnam or Thailand. I'm putting money that he'll go to Thailand next. I'll put money. Did he get his passport back? No. So my plan, and this is kind of like what I'm thinking, right? He can attempt to flee the country if he hires a boat. And, like, takes a ferry here or, like, a private boat here. And then from there, he would have to find a helmsman or, like, a ship that is going to the Philippines or Taiwan, which I really doubt he's going to find a boat or a ship or a freighter that's going to be able to take him, like, privately from South Korea through the East China Sea all the way to Taiwan. I don't think he's going to be allowed to do that. How much do human smugglers cost? I don't think even human smugglers in Korea would help him. He's public enemy number 1. Do you think like any of the gangs or any sort of kind of like criminal organization wants to deal with Johnny's bullshit? Just charter a fishing boat. The thing is, if you charter a fishing boat, most fishing boats will never go to like another country. You can't convince them to do that. So like, here's an example, right? If you go to Florida, right here, I'll show you because I've done this before, me and my dad. So let's say you charter a boat out of Key West, right? Look how close Havana, Cuba is. If you charter a boat, the helmsman is going to get this close to Cuba and not go any further because he doesn't have international right to just show up on a boat to another country. There's no way to do that. And I know Cuba is obviously a dramatic one because we have embargoes on Cuba and we don't fuck with Cuba, right? But even if you do like a boat from Miami, like if you do a fishing boat from Miami to the Bahamas or Miami to Haiti or Miami to Dominican Republic or to Puerto Rico, a fishing boat will not go that far out unless you are actively working on the fishing boat. So I feel like they will have the same restrictions in Korea because you're essentially crossing into international waters, you know? I feel like you have to stop at a certain point when you're about to hit international water. So he can't even really charter a boat either, the more I think about it. Unless he sneaks on to a freighter that's doing trade between Korea and Taiwan, he has no way out. PR's a fishing boat, Will. Oh, yeah, Puerto Rico is U.S. territory. You're right. Thank you, Ard. I forgot about that. But, like, going to Cuba or Haiti or any of those other places is just off the table because that's considered international waters. But, like, he'll be found out on a freighter. He's not good at keeping himself hidden. So the people working on the trade freighter will find him. They do routine checks of these boats. There's no way for him to escape. So these idiots giving him this advice don't know what they're doing.
The only way out is going through North Korea. That's not really the place you want to go to. Oh, man. So this guy was saying, like, hey, you should go to what? Jeju? Wait, can you even take the train? That's an island, huh? Wait a second. Train from Seoul to Jeju. Yeah, no, there's no train that goes to Jeju. He would have to...
I was about to say, it's an independent island. That would be a massive undertaking of the Koreans to, like, make a train that is able to go through that, especially with all of their weather.
Take a ferry. But still, there's no way he's gonna...
Or maybe they know what they're doing so they can get him caught. No, Johnny's audience is like really, really like tight with him. Like the Johnny Somali audience love Johnny. There might be a couple of buddy trolls in there for Johnny, but the overall audience that Johnny has cultivated loves the fact that he gets into these spats. Like he loves this shit.
Get onto a ferry undetected. Like, he's not going to sneak onto it Metal Gear Solid style in a box. Dude, he is cooked here.
And then rinse and repeat. But do not, like, I would get the fuck out of this. There's no clout more to get in Korea. Like, it's over. Like, it's peak. Like, the only thing I can do is like go do a terrorist attack. Like, there's no way to get more from here. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, you can't say a dumber statement.
Today.
Are you kidding me? Did he really say that? Did he really say the only thing left I could do in Korea is a terroristic attack? That's clout, though. That's what you equate clout. Is that you're... I get it. Clout's like attention and shit. But, like, this isn't the attention that anyone should be looking for.
Because you can just...
Taking a ferry out will require a passport. Will it? If it's within... Does it, though? Because if this is a Korean territory of Jeju-do, or however the fuck you pronounce it, that's still Korean territory. I don't think you need a passport. Maybe you would need, like, identification. But, yeah, maybe. You know what? Yeah, no, you're right, Art. You're right. Because he would have to show some form of identification to get on a ferry to go from Wando To Jeju. Yeah, it's still in Korea. Like, he can't get anywhere. It's not like he could take a ferry from here to Japan, because Japan, it will be immediately put on notice that he has stepped foot in Japan.
Drag it on for like 5 hours. Like, just.
I'm pretty sure the nation that shares the borders to North Korea would very much not like a terrorist threat. True.
Get like just sit in my room.
Yeah.
My desktop stream. I guess I never done it before. I've never really done that before.
But just like,
Bro, it's a little too late for the desktop streams.
But I guess like you.
Are they trying to tell him, bro, just sit in your hotel room and do desktop streams? Johnny would have no audience if he did that. Johnny would go from like 1,000 concurrent down to like 50. Nobody wants to watch a Johnny Somali stream for him sitting in a room. What they want to watch is him get his ass beat by other countries.
You don't want to lose your channel either, so you can't be like too.
That's gone.
I guess, but
I might show some of those comfort women memes. I'll show some of those comfort women memes they put in this Discord. I'll write Joel's someone needs to DM me Joel's address in the DM.
Well, you'll get banned for doxing.
Oh yeah, on top of that, I forgot. Johnny's community is like super pro doxing, and Johnny loves the dox people.
I can't show address.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you will get banned for doxing.
Dude, it's baffling he didn't even know that. Good job, dude. What is slightly entertaining to hear is the defeat in his voice. There's nothing more he can do that will actually benefit him.
Of course, got him. See ya.
More than hurt him, which is exactly how it's supposed to be for this type of streamer. You shouldn't be able to harass and use random people on the street for your own content for profit. It's just a low-life way of making a living, because not only is he being a net negative to society, but he's also inspiring other dumbasses to go be like him. But while they're plotting to leave, the Korean internet community is still hunting him for sport.
Johnny.
Oh my god, they found his hotel recently? Bro, they found the hotel.
And this prompted Johnny to make a response video to this.
Hello, the Korean public, the Korean people, everybody chan, let's drink, chan, 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 chan. And as you can see, yes, I am still in Korea. As you can see, the Hanguk. I love Korea, and try to find me. I dare you. You never will.
Why would you ever? Why do these retards always say this? You'll never find me. Dude. People can find you in less than a few minutes, man. You stream your location. You're in a country where everyone fucking knows where everything is.
So good luck. That's all I want to say to you guys. And I need to address the Korean media. I want to address JTBC News for defamation against me today.
Defamation? He wants to talk about defamation.
Johnny is a living ad for birth control. Also, almost every international ship is stopped and inspected by the SK Navy.
True.
And if Johnny is caught fleeing, he can receive more charges.
True, he could. That is right. Thank you, Captain C, for that fill-in. Dude, defamation from the news media, reporting on the fact that you desecrated an important statue in Korea, the fact that you IRL stream everything. How is it defamation if you are publicly streaming all of your interactions, actions, and everything you do all the time? How is that defamation for people to look at that and go, holy shit, this guy's a menace?
JTBC News said that I was guilty of 2 different assault cases. That is not true. I love the Korean police. I respect the Korean police.
No, you don't. You don't respect the Korean police, because if they said turn off your stream, you would do it. You don't respect them. And 2 assault cases, people have punched you. Have you tried fighting back? If you tried to fight back, then yeah.
They've treated me very greatly, and I am complying and working with the Korean police in whatever investigations they have.
Yeah, he's
no, you're
not guilty yet. He's being investigated for all these charges. So at least he is right there. But him saying, "Oh, come find me," that aged extremely poorly.
I am not guilty of assault. Jun Suk-ul, I love you. I love you.
You said 1,000 viewers, but I thought it was only 200. The last time I checked when he was on Kick, that was before his Kick channel was banned. He had 1,000 active viewers. Well, not active. He had like maybe 150 like actual fans, and 1,000 of them were like Japanese people, like A-logging his shit. Like, that's what I remember from the last time. I haven't checked up on Johnny since my last, I want to say video I did. I think the last time we talked to him was like very briefly about the recent stuff, but this is more of a comprehensive video. I was not aware of this.
I love you. Chan. You guys only saw me dancing with the statue. And honestly, if I could take it back, I won't. How about that? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If you want me to apologize and bow down on my knees and apologize,
This is gonna go so...
This is great. This is a smart man. This is a genius. Desecrates a statue of great importance to the Korean women of World War II. People are mad at him. They're hunting him for sport like an animal. All they want is an apology, like Japan did with him. And he goes, "I'm not fucking sorry. I don't care." Bruh. This dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for what I hear. He like has his legs broken or something. It's gonna be funny.
So poorly for him in court.
You gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me for dancing with a metal fucking bronze statue? Get fucking over it. That's what I need to say. You think I'm...
Yeah, I love it too, Q. Israelis apparently have a Telegram group updating his location so people don't have to watch his content based.
Don't want to sit here and like cry about it and make a nonsense.
This dude is literally his own worst nightmare. Like, he just made everything so much easier for prosecutors to really put their foot down on him. Oh man, dude. But yeah, you know his statement of, yeah, try to find me? Well, they found him in less than 24 hours in the most...
Oh my god. Really? Less than 24 hours is how fast they found him talking shit? How? You know what? I shouldn't say how. People have found people for less, like a fucking bed sheet, you know? Like, I shouldn't be shocked by that. I've literally, Keffels was doxxed within like less than a day because of bed sheets. I shouldn't be shocked that the Korean people with news media found Johnny fast.
Tate possible way because they used a pizza box to find him because apparently
he did not actually do that. Are you kidding? He got caught by a pizza box. You got caught like Andrew Tate? Are you fucking serious right now? Why would you post that? Why would you post the pizza box?
There was only one 24-hour pizza place that was...
And he went to the only 24-hour pizza joint and posted the photo. This dude is like peak retard. I fucking can't believe it. There's only one 24-hour pizza place in the whole area, and he posted the fucking photo. Oh, God.
Was open around the area that he was. And honestly, I'm extremely impressed with how quickly they found this guy. I mean, just watching this whole situation, you're just like, yeah, this is just the biggest reminder to just treat everyone with respect. And you won't get the Johnny Somali treatment in Korea. It's fairly easy to just walk around and treat people as you want to be treated yourself. He doesn't get that though. But as I said, he was found very quickly and got knocked out again. I mean, he still has the bandage on his eye from the first time he got knocked out after this.
어디가? Don't touch my shoes. 어디가? Don't touch me, nigga. Huh? Somali, 어디가? Yes, sir. 어디 가냐고. You guys following me crazy? 어디가? 어디가? What you mean? 어디가? 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 Yo.
Paste another one.
Yo.
Remember the Itozi guy? You can think he's a tool all day, Amrao, but his coverage of Johnny has been fucking solid.
Well, he did that right in front of a bunch of police officers. So here's the aftermath of that situation. So he was knocked to the ground.
My hat.
Oh yeah, he's really dizzy from this.
I just completely 100% endorse beating the shit out of Johnny. I totally endorse it. The reason I endorse it is because I am a believer in karma. And sometimes karma just fucking comes at you as an entire country looking to beat your ass.
No. 핸드폰이에요? 네. 유튜브 이거 찍을 거예요. 보일 거예요?
Which, to be fair, the guy who punched him is an idiot for doing it in front of police officers. Okay? He's a retard. He punched him in front of cops. That guy's an idiot.
So remember that guy because the guy that knocked him out becomes slightly important later on. Because apparently he's a streamer and content creator in Korea. Also a veteran. And the Korean community also bailed him out and put him in a 5...
He's a fucking... Wait! He's a veteran, bro? He's a Korean... Wait a minute. So he's a famous streamer, Korean veteran, and the Korean people bailed him out of jail and put him up in a hotel to hunt Johnny a second time. I fucking love it. A Navy SEAL... Excuse me? He's a Korean Navy SEAL. Bro, imagine how much you had to piss off a country for an ex-Navy SEAL officer to fucking come and find you.
Star hotel for his service that he just did for his country. But just to make things
that is such a nice hotel.
Worse for him, remember the 7-Eleven incident?
You're saying you should never have been stopped.
He's now being charged for obstruction of business for that stunt. So Gino, who many of you guys remember as the person who snitched on him in Japan, he fled the country and is now safe back in Arizona, where both of these guys were originally from. A bunch of Korean streamers also had a press conference where they all filed police reports against Johnny, and some of them also sued him. So as of the 2nd of November, the most recent charges that are filed against him.
Dude, his friend bailed. His friend bailed. That's great. He's totally alone now. Johnny Somali update. Convenience store obstruction finally brought to justice. Urine test positive for THC. Investigation underway for assault, deepfakes, etc. If found guilty of drug charges, maximum sentence of 10 years. I'm on Discord, so I haven't been arrested yet, but my passport was taken away and I was banned from leaving the country. YouTube has suspended both. And now the third one. In South Korea, when questioned in the National Assembly, they replied that they were monitoring several TV stations that have opened YouTube live broadcast to broadcast Johnny Somali news 24 hours a day. Bro, you're being A-logged by the national news of Korea. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, my dude. The Korean media is A-logging you like Kiwi Farms A-logs fucking Keffels, dude. They just pull up your stream and go, okay, Johnny is in this area. Holy shit. Gino quickly returned to Arizona. Nikki, the special forces who beat him, came out that day. Damn.
Store obstruction. Urine tested positive for THC. Investigation underway for assault. And then you have the deepfakes, etc. And then it goes on to say if found guilty for the drug charges, a maximum sentence is 10 years. He's also on Discord, so he hasn't been officially arrested yet as of the 2nd of November. I'm not sure if that's the case right now or not, but his passport has been taken away and he was banned from leaving the country. As of the 5th of November, they removed his passport, from what I can tell. YouTube has apparently suspended 3 of his channels, and the National Assembly
I already
are
read,
now.
I already
and
read
then you also have that potential assault charge that could also add 10 years in prison. And that is if he's that unlucky. But as of now, I haven't seen any elaboration for what exactly he did to get that charge. But since all these charges could stack, worst case, he could actually look up to 29 years in prison for being a complete moron. And since I recorded all this, he's now came out with this super sarcastic apology that was also aired on Korean news. So I loaded up the AI translation tool so we can at least get the gist of what is going on, even though it's pretty botched. So let's see how this came out.
Somali, a YouTuber who has garnered a lot of attention for insulting the Girl of Peace statue, suddenly appeared at the statue in Dobongu, Seoul.
He did not go back to the fucking statue. The balls this man has. I gotta give him credit at some point, you know? You got balls to go back to that statue, dude. You got balls.
Somali, who was accompanied by another YouTuber, did as he was told and
Why did the AI make his voice sound like that?
apologized in Korean, bowing his head.
I am Jamal. Sorry.
It's so botched.
Somali hasn't been seen since he was assaulted for the 3rd time on the XXX of last month and was reportedly persuaded by fellow YouTubers to apologize. Somali appeared to be nervous, a change from his previous live streams.
Remember when he said that he didn't care? Remember when Johnny was like, I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. I don't give a shit. Like, dude. This is a fake, dumb motherfucker.
He, the YouTuber who had punched him last time, was also present, and Somali...
If he goes to India, I guarantee you, he's going to die.
asked him if they were having a conversation or fighting again, and after being told that they weren't, he continued. Somali said he didn't know about the significance of the girl's statue.
That's BS.
To apologize to the Korean. He said he did it.
It's very intentional why he decided to do this with the Korean statue. There is no way I believe that he accidentally did this to multiple different Comfort Lady statues without knowing the meaning of it. He found the statue on purpose. He like hunted down these statues on his own streams, and when some of them were walled off, he was like, uh-oh, gotta find another one. He knew exactly what he was doing.
He did it to entertain his American viewers and only realized he had offended them after seeing their reactions.
Right, yeah. This is not gonna help him in court either.
He was just trying to create entertaining content. Not
entertaining content, dude.
Not to cause pain, not to get someone in trouble. Jail or cause an assault, he added. As for Somali, he was suspended from leaving the country by police on suspicion of disruption. When confronted with a situation that turned out to be more serious than he intended, Somali apologized. Somali was caught on camera sticking his tongue out and making a V with his fingers in the car on the way home, sparking controversy over whether he was sincere.
No, he wasn't sincere. It's like so fucking blatantly obvious this dude doesn't give a shit.
Exactly. He doesn't care.
Apologizing when things get out of hand, as he has done in previous countries.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I mean, this guy's whole game is essentially, how much can I ruin my own life? That's essentially what he's playing right now. But from what I can tell, this apology was arranged by a Korean influencer by the name of Vivian and her boyfriend, who is a black dude living in Korea. This is
Vivian's a retard.
Relevant because they are apparently frustrated with Johnny because they believe his behavior and actions ruin the perception of black people in Korea. And this is apparently why they arranged this apology to...
What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I think the perception of black people in Korea matters not as much as him getting into like fights with people, breaking businesses up, all that shit. But maybe I'm just being ignorant. I feel like there's way more important things to focus on about Johnny than the perception of black people in Korea. But okay.
Try and fix that, but I guess they're not familiar enough with Johnny because they didn't think he wouldn't lie and make a joke out of the entire situation like he does with every other situation. Obviously, this whole arrangement seems to have backfired on both them and also Johnny.
They were in Legal Mindsets chat this morning, scared of what is coming. What the fuck is coming?
Because this won't help him in court either. Overall, I mean, this story is just, it's so complicated to cover because the main news sources are either in Korean or Japanese, and clearly I'm heavily relying on translation tools to get the accurate information. So to reiterate, he hasn't been charged with anything yet. He's just facing a whole plethora of charges. But obviously, he is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, even though he live streamed himself doing most of the things he's charged for. The only thing that I couldn't really find any more details on is the alleged assault charge. But the dude just proves over and over again that he will not stop until he actually receives some sort of repercussions for his own actions. So will Korea follow through with that? Who knows?
From Smiling Friends.
We did.
I guess only time will tell, but we will be here to cover it. Okay, so after that recording, I did end up finding the original recording of this apology, which is in English, which makes things infinitely easier for us to understand. So let's take a look at that here.
고마워. 진짜 잘했어. Somali, 우리 그냥 talking, okay? Yeah, we can talk. You don't need to fight. No fight. Okay, I'll say right now, I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue. I was trying to get, you know what I mean? It was just...
I just don't believe him. Like, at all. I literally, bro, how could I take anything that comes out of this dipshit's mouth seriously with all the other shit he's been doing and saying for, like, months on end? I'm pretty sure it's been, like, a year since Johnny's been, like, active. So, how could I take that seriously? Why would the Korean people take that seriously?
Entertainment from audience. We're from America. We really don't know much about the comfort woman or much about the statue.
Okay. Do not use the American thing as a shield, okay? If there is a statue in another country, especially an Asian country, don't fuck with them. If you go to Britain and start climbing what is it? Any of the statues that are outside of Parliament Hall, right? So you have like Mahatma Gandhi, you have like all the most famous people of British culture. You shouldn't be climbing on those statues. Same thing can be said for anything in Asian countries. Any goddamn statue, you shouldn't be climbing on them and like grinding on them. Especially if they're of significance. Like, God fucking damn it. Like, there's a statue of Winston Churchill. Do you think that the British would be okay if you jumped on the statue of Winston Churchill and started rubbing your dick in its face? I don't think people would be really okay with that.
Where we're from. So when I saw this statue, I came upon it on my stream. At first, I really didn't know what it was.
This dude is such a liar.
From the Korean people, I see that it really hurt you guys. And my intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of shitstorm. My intention was...
Yes, it was. It literally was. Your entire content is to start a shitstorm. All you have to do is look at what he did in Japan, and then look what he did in Israel. This is his content. This is a blatant fucking lie.
To come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny. It wasn't...
This is your content. What are you talking about?
Or get anybody in trouble, or make anybody go to jail, or catch assault cases, or stuff like this, you know what I mean? Because that's when it's going too far. Yeah. Truly, it's a hurtful thing. It's something that hurts the Korean pride and the Korean culture. In America, we have a different kind of comedy, and we have a different kind of culture in America.
You're such a... Oh my God, what do you mean a different style of comedy? Even people in this country don't, like, burn the American flag as a joke. Like, what? Nobody goes up to the statue of Abraham Lincoln, whips their cock out, and starts mollywopping it. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody in America does that.
You wouldn't do that stuff here either, though.
where this kind of behavior is not acceptable. So that's good. Yes. I'm open to it. Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue? Because I haven't done too much research. Yeah.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's bullshitting.
He knows exactly what it is and what it's for.
I think killing and assault is too far.
Right.
But I do see where they're coming from, and I see how it hurt them as a country and it hurt their pride. And it wasn't my intention when I first came here. You know, I wanted to come here. When I first came to South Korea, I'm not gonna lie, I have like a lot of my other content before the statue incident has been great. All the Koreans have treated me great. Like I've had nights.
No, they haven't. People were still hunting you.
Out drinking with Koreans, partying with Koreans, and they showed me the utmost hospitality and respect. So honestly, that I hit a nerve this much, I think it's good to be a man and apologize for what I've done.
Yeah, I mean, come on, this is just a rinse and repeat of his apology tour in Japan once he realized he was actually facing some serious time, because he did the exact same thing. He uploaded this apology video trying to fake this whole sincere attitude that he was genuinely sorry. But in reality, as soon as he got off, he removed the apology video from his channel and just continued the same behavior. He's not sorry. He's sorry that he was caught and might actually have to deal with some serious consequences here. Also, after seeing the introduction of this video, yeah, ignore my hair sticking out there. Man, that was annoying. What a frustrating thing. Well, let's continue the video. Then on top of that, the US can actually revoke his passport according to the YouTube attorney legal mindset.
If the department is informed by appropriate foreign government authority or international organization that the applicant is subject to arrest, subject of a warrant for arrest for a felony. So in the other country, so when Korea arrests him for a felony, they can revoke his passport, right?
Oh, that makes it even worse. And they can extradite him too. The Americans are friendly with South Korea. We are like best friends with South Korea, dude. Like, Korea's gonna listen to America saying, hey, like, take that guy's passport. We're revoking it. You can keep him. Like, they'll listen. They'll listen. Yeesh.
There under D. That's what I was looking for.
So even if he somehow gets out of this self-inflicted mess, he might have to retire from being a travel nuisance streamer. This situation is just baffling to me because we've essentially watched this guy over the span of a little bit over a year permanently destroy his own career in life for internet attention. And it's also the worst type of internet attention because most of his viewers, they were rooting for his downfall. They hate him. And the whole situation is just... it's wild. It's just an unbelievably stupid story. We also just dropped some new mats on mat.city, which I'll be linking in the top description.
It's crazy, bro. I really hope Johnny, like, goes to jail for like an extended period of time. I don't feel sympathetic to Johnny at all. Like, I really don't. I have like no sympathy in my body for anything that happens to Johnny moving forward. Not a thing. Not a single thing. Not a single ounce of like what's it called? What's up, chef? I don't feel sympathetic to him. Hello, baby. What? I know, buddy. I know, you missed them already. But, like, I don't feel sympathetic. I can't. Is there any reason for me to feel sympathetic? Because I genuinely have no... This is the level of sympathy that I have for Fuzi. You know? I don't care if Fuzi, like, blows his brains out. Just like I don't care if Johnny does it at this point. Like, I've reached, like, such a bottom of the barrel of, like, I don't care if they live or die at this point. Like, I literally don't care.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you for using Wikipedia for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the Lolcow trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. That pack has my card in it, the tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there, and we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often, so make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.